Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more Frostpunk the last autumn. Made some very fantastic progress. We finished the generator 9 days ahead of schedule, and now we are working on the last couple of upgrades. All of them optional and all of them to keep everybody alive for the greater good as we are heading into this terrible winter. So either way, let's go ahead and quickly get time up and a-rolling. We still have a couple of... Oh, no, never mind. It looks like our docks have finished transferring over to coal. I did forget to do that before the workday, but yeah, a couple of hours should still earn us a solid amount of coal. So that'll be very nice. We have a couple of workers collecting from these gathering posts, which is still fairly good. And realistically, I don't think that there's too much to complain about. We've got a whole stack of timber coming on in, which we are burning to create coal. We're definitely bringing more in than what we are burning at this stage, but we will happily transfer that into coal. That should prepare us quite nicely for the impending doom. It does look like we're producing food a little bit too quickly at this stage, so let's go ahead and cut back on some of our workers there. They don't need to be there at this stage, and we can finish up... Oh no, we're about to finish up here as well. Well, we're gonna have to find them a new job. I think a new charcoal kiln may be in order. Alright, let's go ahead and get that up and running. Resources. Let's go ahead and find that charcoal kiln. We'll pop this in... Where's the next best location we can pop this in? It's not gonna quite fit there. That's unfortunate. But we could chuck one here potentially. In fact, you know what? There may even be the best spot for us. If we zoom in, we have some limitations due to the terrain. So, you know what? I guess that is going to be as good as it gets. We could try... No, we're not going to be able to put that there. We could work around there, but again, that's not really too necessary. How warm are these buildings? We should double check. These charcoal kilns are in a livable condition. Okay, so they are getting colder. Oh, and these advanced reloading stations are very cold. Okay, that is not appropriate. We need to kick up the temperature range there. I want people to be in a minimum of livable. Let's go ahead and set the others to warm enough. Yeah, I did forget that we had a temperature drop, which is not ideal. We have adjusted some already, but again, let's just make sure that nobody gets sick unnecessarily. We'll go ahead and... Oh, you know what? You probably only need level 1 heating because you're not active at this stage. That should be fine. That should hit that the cookhouse as well. Anywhere else that we're missing? Not really. No, that seems okay. You're all right. Okay, well then in that case, we should probably turn this up a notch. And I think we'll be all good. Okay, so we do need to worry about where where these buildings are built, because it will get cold. So let's go ahead and put this near another brazier. Let's go ahead and put it whereabouts? That's not right. Oh, we could... No, we're not going to be able to really... Oh no, never mind. Here we go. We could squeeze that over there. That will be adjacent to a street once we build it, which is easily sorted out. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That'll be the new place for the new job. Make the most of the coal that we're already burning. Yeah, no point in building in inefficiencies. That's just foolish. Alright, and it looks like we have a couple of workers now free with having built the last of those steam steel composites. That'll be excellent. Let's go ahead and put them into their new jobs. And I don't think that there's going to be too much more for us to worry about. Yeah, they can finish building that. We'll zoom out just a little bit so we can take note. But realistically, we're just waiting on a little bit of research, which is going to be good. We'll keep on producing as much coal as possible. I don't really see any downsides at this stage.
Return to your comfortable quarters.
Alright, so everyone gets to go home for the day. We've still got 1,653 steel. That is remarkable. I don't know how we're going to need to burn through all that, but again, we have it if we need it. A couple of techs might burn that down, maybe by a good, what, 400, but not much more. Alright, let's see. We're going home. This is it, the last chance to get out. Don't push me, I'm an engineer. Yeah, this is what I was concerned about. I did not want this to happen. Okay, well, the beginning of the end of the last ships. As the last ships prepare to leave, a crowd of people gathers on the docks, waiting to board them to go back home. This is the last chance to convince some of them to reconsider, or make them all stay. This is also the last chance to go home before winter sets in, if you choose to abandon the final challenge. You know what? We will appeal to their duty. 5% of workers and 15% of engineers will leave. Motivation will rise. Let's go home and the game will end. No, we've come this far. We're going to go ahead and get this generator up and running. And besides, we're technically going to be saving them from a terrible fate if they are here by the generator. Stop them. We'll go ahead and appeal to their duty. Yeah, motivation will fall greatly. Motivation will fall slightly. Yeah, we'll appeal to their duty. We'll keep a fair number, but we will see. The generator is ready. Now we wait until the weather improves enough for the ships to arrive and take us home. We just have to hold on a few days longer. That's okay. We are set. We'll be fine. So no more... Yeah, this is now inoperative. That is no surprises there. We'll run out of extra timber coming in very quickly. We are well prepared for this. No more food, but again, we have 10 days worth, so we should be safe. Let's see. What else could we do? Yeah, no more coal coming in there, so we have a whole stack of extra workers because they're no longer able to do those jobs. And we did lose a little bit of... efficiency in a few workplaces, but that's fine. We can easily work around this. Send a couple more workers there. That's one of the remaining jobs. Let's send... Wait a second. Where are our engineers? Excellent. We still have enough engineers to maintain our level of technological gain. That should be all of those. We'll just quickly double check. Oh, still had a couple more there. And everybody seems all good. Okay, so we've got one engineer for the infirmary. We will fill the remaining with a couple of workers just in case. We're about to have a whole stack of workers. This is yeah, definitely more than we need. Well, but that's fine. We'll send a couple to the infirmary. We'll send a couple to, I guess, finish building. Yeah, and as they finish up with these, there's going to be very little necessity for a few jobs. But again, we want to make sure that this generator will be fine. We'll survive the last couple of days before the seas break once again and we can leave for home. But I want to have this generator finished. So we have, 8 days worth of time left. 10 days worth of rations. That is perfectly fine by me. We will go back to standard meals for the remaining end of all of this. If we're going to have, if we're going to make the last out of this 21 food, we want a couple more meals, especially if strike risk does increase. I don't see any sign of that right now, but you never know. So we're going to try and head off those issues before they begin. Let's also continue on... do we want to make up a couple more charcoal kilns? I think we've got nothing else to do at this stage. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll put... Yeah, I'm beginning to regret the placement of those there, but oh well, it is what it is. We can pop one there. That will be next to the brazier there. Actually, that's invalid, so never mind. Let's go ahead and we'll put this there. Do we think we'll get enough range on second one? I don't know. You know what? We'll figure it out as time goes by. We can wait till tomorrow. It's not the be-all and end-all. The amount of coal we're currently burning through is remarkably minimal. Yeah, a couple in steam hubs, some in the bathhouses, but again, that's not a trouble. Let's just double check on our housing situation. Yeah, we're as warm as we can be with our tent situation. Unfortunately, we cannot make that any warmer. Injuries during the bouts, that's a-okay. You'll be back to work before tomorrow, I am certain. Let's see. Patient. No? Patient. Going to treatment. Okay, so... not much. Oh, hang on a second. Can we now access the shipwreck? We can. Okay, so... I guess if we're really short on coal, we could send some people out there to work. You know what? We have fantastic infirmaries. We'll send 15 people out there. If they get a little bit cold, it's not great. It's a moderate risk of falling ill. But we may as well see what we can take, because there's no downsides to that. Yeah. I guess if you were still trying to finish off the generator, we still would have had to have stayed. We wouldn't have had the option to leave. And if we hadn't managed our steel well enough, that might have been quite the problem. But it doesn't seem to be it for us right now, so I'm happy with that. Let's go ahead and, yeah, we'll go for a prayer before the next day of work. And then we're just waiting for this technology to get finished. So realistically, at the end of, not today, but the end of tomorrow, we'll probably be finished with the remaining one for the upgrades, which I'm fairly happy with. I don't know if we still have to construct them into the generator at any point, but I guess we will see what is required. Oh, and before I forget, we should just double check. No sign of any places we can head out to. Okay, and as you can see, yeah, all of this is freezing. Yeah, no surprises that nobody can get to us. Alright. Oh, what have we got? They abandoned us. Why should we keep working? Hold your horses. I appealed to your sense of duty and now you're upset? That is on you. Let's see what's going on. The final days, we are alone. The camp wakes up in eerie silence. With their last ships gone, we can no longer count on any outside support. No supplies, no mail, no way to evacuate in an emergency. We are on our own. Motivation will fall even more each morning. Well, we must hold out. I'm not really too concerned though. I'm rather confident with how we stand. So either way, let's go ahead and uplift our people with a morning prayer. Motivation has risen once again. I think we'll be okay. Yep, I think we should be fine. We still have an extra couple of workers. We should go ahead and make sure that people are working in the charcoal kiln. Anywhere else that's also a viable workplace right now? Not really. Not really at all. In fact, could we possibly... Hang on, I had not considered this before. Can we put a gathering post? Oh, we can make gathering posts all the way out here. Well, 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 why didn't I think of that before? Okay, so you know what? We're going to build a couple of those. 3 of them? You know what? Maybe 4. You know what? Let's get crazy. We're going to go ahead and make 5 of these. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you know what? We can probably make another 2. We have the resources. We're going to go ahead and do it. We're going to set a path all the way through. And then from there, we're going to tie that in. Whereabouts do we need to go? We can build streets there. Hang on a second. Oh, wait a second. Did we miss a section there? And then from there, wait a second. Where? Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing, game? What's happening? We can build through there. Okay, that's fine. Then from there, I guess we go this way a little bit. And then from there, can we... Okay, so I guess there's a little bit of shenanigans happening at the moment with that placement. Maybe that's because of cliff face or something, or when we have other things going on. Yeah, alright, but either way, we'll get those built. We'll go ahead and get people working there as fast as we can. If we can strip this shipwreck for as much steel as we can, that'd be rather good. We might, in fact... Oh, maybe this is where getting that extra gathering efficiency could be really nice. But again, we've got 5 of these running. We're going to be burning through this like it's nobody's business. Yeah, 2.1 per hour. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 14 per hour. That's 140 per day. It's in a work week. I think we can probably fix that up rather nicely. Let's also go ahead, and since we'll have an excess of steel, let's make sure that everyone stays nice and toasty. We'll build them one of those. Yeah, this is going to be fine. Alright, so we'll keep a careful eye out to see when these places finish. Oh, we also need to go ahead. Let's make an agitator. Agitator, here we go. We'll pop one of those over there for bonus motivation, because why not? And, oh, you know what? Can we even go ahead and build a council square out here? It is invalid. Okay, well, you know what? It was worth a try. It was worth a try. Alright, so let's just keep a careful eye on these percentages here. Okay, there we go. No more work to be done there. Let's abandon the dock. You guys can start building that up as quick as you possibly can. We've almost finished with these steam exchanges as well. You know what? Well, let's halve that as well. A couple of extra workers now isn't going to be a bad thing. We'll still probably be done by the end of day, so I'm not really too concerned about that. Let's go ahead and tell all of these guys to abandon their old workplaces. We can send you back if necessary, but I don't think it will be. And let's just see what we can take from this dreadnought. Yeah, we have plenty of wood. We have plenty of steel. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. Although, depending on how much we produce here, we may even need to use some of this steel to make more storage to help us out again. Yeah, okay, well, either way, that'll take a little bit of time there. They still need to build the road and all of that. What else have we got? Oh, another event. Okay, let's see what's going on. The final days, power hungry. Okay, so, sir, with the cold upon us, people are getting worried about food shortage. There are complaints that the militia are abusing their authority to control the food ration distribution, putting themselves ahead of everybody else. Punish them and motivation will fall, or they know what's best and discontent will rise. Let's just double check. Getting worried about food shortage. Complaints are abusing their authority to control food ration distribution, putting themselves ahead. You know what? I don't think I'm willing to... Oh, maybe they do know what's best. We did build this for a reason, although, you know what? We are going a little bit too far. Motivation will fall. Honestly, I don't think we're going to hurt that terribly. But at the same time, too, we have not much else going for us. You know what? We'll push for some equality and making sure that no one's abusing their powers. We'll go ahead and punish them. We lose a little bit of motivation. Again, not ideal, but we are doing all right. But you know what? Let's call back those 15 workers right now. We should probably be doing other jobs rather than working there directly. If we can get people working nice and warm, we're going to have less efficiency lost through sickness. And that is definitely the goal. Yeah, we could always deconstruct these as well if necessary, but again, I don't think that's necessary. We'll keep this for, yeah, for legacy's sake. Let people be reminded of the hard work that was done in this place to keep them surviving. I think that'll be fine. Alright, so let's see, how are we doing? Food is no longer a thing. We have no more raw food, only food rations. So then at this point, let's go ahead and just double check our ration position. 1800, that'll be fine. No raw food in any of the depots. No. Okay, and that's all sorted. Alright, and we'll start doing some of these jobs as best we can. Yeah, building that road there, that's good. All of these buildings are going up. That'll take less than an hour. Oh, and the overdrive is researched. So let's see, that's 1, that's 2. We must survive another 7 days, but that'll be fine. In fact, you know what? I'm even questioning whether we go for this straight away. We're not having to really pay for these. It says it'll cost us 15 steel composites. We haven't done anything with them. I don't think we have to really worry about much. We do have another temperature drop though. It's getting close to the end of the day. I think since we have the benefit of a little bit of time forced to our side, we'll leave the heat vents for now. We could go ahead and pick up the heaters, but I think what we're going to do is pick up the efficient gathering. Make sure that we can make the most of this ludicrous display of gathering efficiency. I think that would be really nice for us to have. And if we see 6 hours, okay, we'll finish that at the beginning of tomorrow. I think it is at the beginning of the next work shift. All right, what have we got going on? Abolition of privileges, bad medicine. Oh dear, I knew it was a bad choice, this thing. Sir, a worker employed as a medic mixed up the medicines and poisoned the patients. Unfortunately, 2 of them died. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry, sobs the distraught worker. I was following the manual to the letter, I swear. Then a shadow crosses her face. Maybe the engineers altered it to make us look bad. You're an idiot. Obviously, we're not blaming the engineers. Yeah. Punish the worker. This is what happens when we allow the workers to be doing jobs they shouldn't be doing. Yeah, we knew that this was probably going to be a risk, but here we are. Oh well. Alright, well either way, 2 of our people died. We'll go ahead and we'll check out the morgue. We'll make sure that they still get a proper burial. We'll do that tonight, I suppose. But in the meantime, we've just got to check this out and make sure that everybody builds out these workplaces nice and quickly. Have we got the brazier built yet? Gathering post. We have the agitator. Wait, do we have a brazier? Hold your proverbial horses. It does look like we have not. Build one. Street is not... Oh no, that's the agitator. Oh no, there is a brazier in there. Okay, we'll set that to work hours. That'll be fine. Heating level will be set to 2. Yeah, we're just waiting on the roads for that to engage. That'll be fine. Everybody else can be assigned to their workplaces. Let's make sure that everybody can do what they will do. And then I guess we just let a little bit more time run by as they finish these last few things. Yep, there we are. Up and running. Everyone's going to be nice and toasty. That's what we want to see. Let's go ahead and get that up again. And less than an hour right before the end of workday. Oh, isn't that just convenient for you? Yeah, avoiding all that trouble. Alright, gathering post. What? No gatherable resources in range? Whoa, 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 whoa. That ain't right. I really wasted that all for nothing? Yeah, nothing's in range there. That is so remarkably stupid. I could have sworn that it was showing that it was still a viable position for the gathering posts. Okay, well, I guess we're not going to bother with that. Maybe we send a couple more down over here. Not adjacent to street. That'll be fine. We'll go ahead and pop that there anyway. We'll pop this one here as well. We know it's within range of the brazier. There we go. We'll make sure that they get built overnight, because apparently that'll be the better way to do things. Okay, they should all be within range. Okay, still try to make the most of things. We've almost finished with all of our Steam exchanges. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah, it's not ideal, but it could be worse. The agitators are working well. I think we do have an agitator down here, but I'm just going to double check, because just because you think you have one doesn't mean that it's and I would have made a mistake. Alright, let's go ahead and build that as well. That'll keep people fairly happy. Things are going to get colder. Efficient gathering will help us speed up that process. We have about 6,000 coal. Yeah, 6.5 grand. We still have another temperature drop. That's not ideal, but unfortunately, overlapping our braziers in our community will not give people twice the amount of heat. That would make it just a little bit easier than what I think the developers would have wanted. Yeah, because as we can see right here, building insulation and heat zone, yeah, it's just not quite enough. Yeah, it's just not quite enough. Well, it is what it is. Can we try maybe going for heaters next? Let's see, if we could check this out. What have we got? Allows us to heat workplaces during hours. Okay, so we don't have a choice. It's just, it is what it is. Healthcare insulation, that could also be nice. But again, right now, we are still toasty and we still haven't even activated the brazier there. Yeah, that's not going to be a trouble whatsoever. We can just go straight to working on the next upgrade, I think. Yeah, we'll just try and strip this for as many resources as possible. We won't send the 15 here. I think that's a little bit too dangerous at this stage. That would be, yeah, not exactly ideal. Yeah, we make pretty good progress here with these 4 as it stands. In fact, I'm really surprised that we can't put in an extra one there. I really would have thought that with a gathering post right here, if this was able to reach, that this one would be able to as well. But, yeah, I guess there's maybe like some kind of targeting thing that I'm not quite seeing. You know what? We could even pop on there. You know what? We'll give it a shot. Got nothing to lose except maybe a little bit of wood. If it helps, it helps. We have the workers to spare at this stage, so we may as well, unlikely as it is. Oh, and there is that massive motivational loss. That does hurt. Yeah, passive effects. People are happy. Oh, work day is about to occur. Let's make sure that we do the motivational speech. Luckily for us, it does appear that it will be accessible before the work shift. Not that it really changes too much. Come on. I don't want to see our motivational drop much further. Okay, well that's going to save us a fair bit of space. That's not too bad. We have extra workers that we can send to some other jobs. There we are. They will finish up with that relatively quickly, I'm sure. Anybody else doing things? Not really. Just working on converting that timber into coal. Which I think at this stage we could still probably afford another charcoal kiln. So you know what? Let's just go ahead and build it preemptively. We'll pop this back here. Yeah, there we go. It's within the range of an agitator, brazier. Sure, why not put that as another spot for us to work at. Alright, and there's the efficient the gathering taken up. That is fantastic. Yeah, we're going to be making very quick work of this shipwreck. But let's go ahead and pick up this technology that we need. We're going to go ahead and work on the... Wait a second, generator construction. Yep. On the heat vent. That's the last thing that we need. We will absolutely get that finished. I'm still kind of concerned. Maybe we can only build them once we have researched them all. But we'll see. Yeah, maybe that is the case. Also, too, if our motivation drops, I really want to make sure that we have this tech done quickly, as it's quite a lengthy one. That was, what was it? I think it was about a day and 8 hours, if memory serves. 32 hours in total. So, yeah, bringing it down to 17 is much, much nicer. Okay, but you know what? I think this might end up being where we're going to have to call things for today. We've made solid progress. We're doing fairly well. We have more than enough food remaining. Yeah, we have 3 days worth of food more than we need, so that's an extra 50%. We're doing quite well. I don't know whether this temperature drop ever means that we'll get to leave this place, but we will see. So if you do want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.